Everybody, welcome to my review of Walking Dead Season 9, Episode number 2. This one was titled The Bridge. If you're wondering what these funky glasses are from, that look like I'm in a club right now, they're from an Elton John concert that I went to on Thursday, and I thought to myself, I'll wear them for the video. We had Tara wearing her crazy, wacky glasses in the episode, so why not me support mine? So, awesome show. I mean, it's Elton John, but you don't want to hear about Elton John concert. You're here to watch The Walking Dead, and that's what I'm going to talk about. So, this episode pretty much went exactly how I expected. I mean, it was, pretty basic, limited to Hilltop and the bridge construction site. Both the lumber yard area and the actual bridge itself. Which it's coming along nicely, but it's still a little bit behind schedule. And also taking place is one of Rick's conversations with Negan. This episode is sort of Rick is telling Negan what's been going on. He's bringing him up to speed, pretty much like, hey, this is how well we're doing without you. There, boom. And Negan still finds a way to twist it and get under Rick's skin, just like he used to. So, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I think they're moving in a good direction from what I'm seeing so far. And honestly, I'm enjoying this season 9 Rick. I'm enjoying the vibe. I'm enjoying the whole interaction between the characters, how everybody's attempting to work together. And even a good number of the saviors are working together too. What's her face? Regina seems to be, for now, she appears to be getting a little edgy in episode 3, but she was working hard. She was thankful. She was helping out, and she wasn't really causing any problems. She wasn't trying to fix problems, but she wasn't causing any. She wasn't going out of her way to get people in trouble or get under people's skin, etc. And then there's the ones like Justin, who in this episode clearly is not happy with the situation. He's not super ready to be on Team Rick right now. He's just not happy with the way things are going. Like, Daryl's bossing around at the sanctuary. That's a little bit like, okay, like, Daryl, you should probably tone it down a little bit. Like, and immediately when Daryl saw the writing on the wall, the graffiti, he didn't say, could someone clean that up? He immediately just went to, you clean that up. Justin, clean that up. Like, okay, like, why does it have to be that specific person? Why do you care who does it? It sounds like that. Like Daryl was accusing Justin of doing it. Or not doing enough to help out, basically. So, that builds up to tension in this episode. Basically, Henry's the water boy, basically. And he's going around giving everybody water. Justin pushed him down. Tim and Daryl fight. So I was waiting for that scene because it was in the trailer. The fighting's in the trailer. I'm just waiting to see the scene from the trailer where Rick's kind of on a knee and everybody's sort of running to him or running past to help him out or something. But that appears to be on the bridge. So we're not through with the tensions on the bridge. So don't worry about that. What else? So they have this plan. They have these sirens, 1 and 2. Jerry's manning siren 1, and it turns out Justin was supposed to be manning siren 2. And they had to blast, which obviously is going to attract walkers. So they know it. They know that there's herds there. So they have the redirect. Siren 1 is Jerry. He redirects the herd. But that redirection sends it right into the crew. And, of course, Justin claims the walkie was dead. And Daryl's like, the solar walkie. And they get into a confrontation, and Daryl starts to beat the crap out of him. Daryl's still in the mindset that this is not going to work. Not now, not ever, not long term. But Rick assures him that it's just for now, it's just temporary, and there's too many walking off already. And we've heard from Alden that the ones that walked off didn't make it back. So we don't know where they are. The Whisperers get them. Did they get taken out by walkers? But we already found out that the ethanol that was sent, that the Saviors at the Sanctuary said it was sent to the hilltop, never got there. So did they ambush? Did they flee? Did they lie? We don't know. I think the legitimate Saviors, the ones who are trying to make things work, did send it, but the more radical group intercepted it or did something. That's a possibility. Because we don't know, it seems these Saviors are forming a group out there somewhere, their own little, radical group of Saviors. So we'll see what's going on, how that plays out in the coming episodes. But so basically, bridge behind schedule, Saviors are walking off. Eugene's saying that they really need to get the supports in because the cofferdam that's holding the water back is completely. They only have, if I remember correctly, a few more days before water comes and washes everything away. So they need to really get to move on this bridge. Okay, enough on that. Enough on the bridge. Hilltop. Michonne goes to try and get some food, and basically, Maggie doesn't give it until they get the ethanol, and because Earl's the blacksmith, she hasn't locked up. Apparently, a month had passed since the events of episode 1. So I don't know how accurate that is, but she just said Tammy's been asking to see Earl for a month. So I don't know. He could have just been saying that, but the way he said it, it sounds like he was serious and it wasn't just an exaggeration. Side note, I love the little painted drawings by Anne that Glenn, Herschel, Beth, and talk about Anne and Father Gabriel for a moment. She's doing a little artwork of the church organist lady back from season 5. Yeah, season 5. I had to think for a second. Season 5. Excuse me, sorry. So, those two have a little thing going on there. We'll get more into that later. But Maggie does eventually give in to Michonne and Jesus and lets Tammy see Earl And then she talks to him. He tells her the story about how he doesn't even remember his son being born and how he hadn't touched alcohol in so long up until, events of episode 1. And she wants to know why she didn't hang him. He thinks she made the right decision, but he's like, oh, this is inmate. It's not Gregory didn't make me do it. So she does let him out. He's going to be supervised, but he's going to fix the plow. He's going to get back to his blacksmith duties, and then they'll work together to figure out, when he should be, off, basically off probation. So Maggie's on board with the whole tribunal, form a group to collectively go over, make laws, go over things, and etc., which obviously the saviors are not going to be so gung-ho to accept. But we'll see how that works out. But, so that happens, and then we have one of the biggest scenes of the episode. We have, because Justin didn't redirect the herd, it went right into the construction crew. People panicked. Aaron gets his arm crushed, has to be amputated. But then Rick and them arrive after Tara says that the herd's basically going to run into the crew. So they panic and they get there in time. Daryl does his cool melee fighting with the knives. I like that. Everybody comes. Father G, Ann, Alden. Everybody's fighting. And they don't have a doctor. They have doctor in training Enid because Siddiq went back. I think he went back to Alexandria. I don't know. It's like 4 communities sharing a doctor. It's like, I'm not really sure where he went back to. I think Alexandria, but I could be wrong. But Enid successfully amputates Aaron's arm. He's fine. He's like really happy to be a part of this future that Rick is building. So all's well there. Rick has a sweet maneuver. I mean, he wasted bullets doing it, but he did it. Could have just ran to it and shot the ropes to let the logs go. Like, come on. Like, just waste bullets like that. You don't have them to waste. But nonetheless, it does work. Crushes walkers. And Aaron gets his arm taken care of. And all is well. Okay, and they have a little, as Negan puts it, a little weenie roast. And right by the fire, Ezekiel tells Carol that he wrote a speech. He's about to get down on one knee. And as soon as she says, when I see the ring, try it on. I can't. It's like that indicated to him that she was ready when obviously she keeps saying that she's not. But what else? They have a little campfire party. Anne and Father Gabriel are now a thing. She sees the helicopter. She's up on watch. She's playing with a little frog sculpture. She sees this helicopter, which she knows. It's established in last season that she knows who's in the helicopter, where it comes from. So we'll see that playing out later on in the coming episodes. Sorry guys, can't stop yawning. And the final thing I want to touch on is Rick's conversation with Negan, which was pretty cool. Negan basically saying it's all gonna go to shit. You know, let me know how when that happens. Rick tells him he's never getting out of there. Negan wants wants his last request, wants Lucille. Negan throws Carl's name out there. Ouch. But, he's not gonna sit there quietly. He's Negan. Okay, top 5 moments. 5 is gonna be the fight with Daryl and Justin. 4 is gonna be how they redirect the walkers, their whole system. 3 is Earl getting his duties back somewhat. 2, the whole situation with Aaron, that whole scene. 1, Rick and Negan. I'm gonna give this. I should have probably thought about this a lot more. What am I gonna rate this episode? I'll give it a 9.5. Nothing is fundamentally wrong with the episode. I'm trying to be a little bit more picky with my ratings, so I felt like there were some things like I kind of thought that Justin was going to be around a little bit more. I thought he was going to have a bigger role, and now he's taken out at the end of the episode, like that. Now we don't know what happened to him at the end of the episode, but it doesn't appear to be good. He clearly knew who the person was, and having seen the first minute of episode 3, I have a pretty good idea of who it is, so anybody who's seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it for those who have. I'm just going off of what I feel the episode is going to be. So I thought that they went in a different direction with that than I would have. No, I wouldn't have made him evil, but I would have kept him around a little bit longer. That's just me. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a few for my predictions for episode 3. And these will be posted today. It is Sunday, so these will be posted shortly. Deuces.